I don't know. We don't know what we're doing right now. Don't worry, everybody. There's
protection.
There's protection on the end of this. We're not going to hurt
watch out,
anybody.
Chuck.
Right. Behind the cameras better watch out, especially. But good morning. I'm Jen Dalton.
And I'm meteorologist Tara Blake. You're lucky Bob is not here.
Right.
Or someone would have already been shot.
And he probably would have figured out how to take the protective ending off of some of these.
Oh, this is supposed to come off?
Oh, no, probably not. But Bob would have found a way to make something into more dangerous.
I love it.
Anyway, we're going to explain why we have these here in just a second. And you can find your happily ever after at one of my favorite places in the tri-state.
And you don't need a pumpkin carriage
right.
to visit to land of fairy tales. I'm terrible at accents, so I'm going to stop. Rachel Deering, she's here from the Great Parks of Hamilton County to talk about the Fairy Tale Festival at Glenwood Gardens. She's given us toys, so we're all distracted. Good morning.
I know. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and letting us see some of the things that you're going to be doing. First of all, tell people about Glenwood Gardens. If they haven't heard, I've been there before so many times, and it's so magical.
So Glenwood Gardens is a very, very magical place. It is in Woodlawn. It is home to the Highfield Discovery Garden,
Yes.
which is our children's garden at Great Parks, and that is where Fairy Tale Festival is this weekend.
Okay, so what can we expect? Will we have actual fairies and
We will have fairies, we will have wizards, we'll
princesses?
have Rapunzel and princesses.
Oh my goodness.
We have an actual rock climbing wall that you can climb up and see Rapunzel. We have archery.
Yeah.
We're going to have swords and people like doing swords fights, and our interpreters will be there along a fairy trail doing all kinds of educational spots for the kids, and of course crafts.
My goodness, and how is this free?
It is not free. It is a ticketed event.
Okay.
It is a pre-registered event, so we ask people to go to greatparks.org and purchase their tickets. There is time ticketing for this event, so there's different times throughout Saturday and on Sunday that they'll purchase their ticket and then come to the event.
And I like when people do that sometimes, because it makes it a lot easier to participate in some of the events, because if you get 700 people there at once and you've got 400 kids waiting in line to do archery, it's going to take a while. But the timed ticketing really helps alleviate some of that. Why do you think Glenwood Gardens is kind of an ideal place to do a fairy tale fest like this?
So it is full of gardens. Last year we opened the music garden down at Highfield Discovery Garden.
I have not been there yet.
And that is where the Fairy Tale Festival is. It's in the lower meadow.
Okay.
So we have the music garden. We have lots of flowers, lots of secret places. The trail on the lower loop is kind of hidden through the woods. So it just gives everyone that magical experience.
Tell us about how kids react when they come to Glenwood Gardens, and particularly in this festival. It's so fun to see. I took my son there when he was littler, and it's just such a neat thing to see the smiles on their faces and when they're experiencing something they've never seen before, especially magical things.
Yeah, so at Glenwood Gardens, like I said, it's a very magical place. Kids can use their imagination when they go through the gardens. Up above, we have the big discovery tree. We have places where kids can pick up watering pots and water throughout the gardens. We have, and there's 8 different gardens. So there's a scent garden, there's a vegetable garden, there's the woodland garden, and then you open up into this big lower area with all the magical Fairy Tale Festival.
How is this all tended? Because this is a lot of work, especially to be able to be so interactive for everybody that gets to go. So how are you guys able to take care of all of those different gardens?
So we have a very large staff there, and the big thing with Glenwood Gardens is all the weeding that has to be done.
Gosh,
So the planting part is the easy part. It's like maintaining all that weeding is throughout the summer months. But like I said, it's an incredible magical place, and the kids there's also educational and nature that goes into it. So not only is it awe-inspiring, but they also learn a little bit.
Are kids and maybe adults, if they want to, encouraged to come in costume?
Yes,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Anytime I get an opportunity to dress up.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, you think I should do Rapunzel?
You should do Rapunzel.
Okay, that sounds really fun. But I'm sure Rapunzel, the real Rapunzel will be there, I'm sure. But what a fun opportunity for kids, and families to get dressed up. Anything else we need to know that we missed out on that people
Anything
need to go?
we need to bring?
Or bring,
No, you don't need to bring anything. We'll have everything there. The big thing to remember, we are not selling tickets at the door.
You're
so
not, okay.
please buy your tickets in advance at greatparks.org.
Okay, how much are tickets?
I believe that they're $12 per person.
Very affordable. And it's this weekend.
It is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah.
all right. And again, if people want to find out more information, they can go to
Greatparks.org.
and you always
Yeah.
have something going on
There's
there.
always things
My
going on.
son's coming to a Great Parks camp. I forget which one at this point because he's doing so many, but he's going to one of the camps coming soon. But again, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about it. Because if you've never been to the Glenwood Gardens before,
I need to go.
You do, because it's really magical. Even if there are not fairies and Rapunzel and that type of thing. But
So Jen, do you want to shoot me
that'll
now?
make it extra special. I think probably we should discourage this close range.
Okay, fine.
But maybe we'll shoot one this way. Let's see. Can I get it? Oh, there we go. All right.
She did it. It didn't hurt anything. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right.
Sure, you can stop watching, but let's be honest, you want to know more. Tap the links or even better, click subscribe to stay in the know.